William Mann here for GetMoreSports.com, and our Recruit and Reload series moves on to the Seton Hall Pirates. Now, Kevin Willard was almost fired before last season. He had yet to have any mojo going with Seton Hall, and yet this past season, obviously that turns around, largely in thanks to Isaiah Whitehead. Whitehead was one of the most talented guards coming out of the high school ranks in 2014 from Brooklyn. He chooses Seton Hall over a host of other suitors, and he really kind of comes in with a lot of expectations on his shoulders. Now, he was playing alongside Sterling Gibbs, but injured in the second half of the season, kind of struggled to keep his consistency, and then he was just simply sat down for the finish of that year. And then the question is, what will he look like? What will someone like Desi Rodriguez look like? What will Angel Delgado look like as sophomores? And they looked great. Whitehead was fantastic for much of the year. Obviously, Rodriguez, Delgado, that core three really carried the Pirates through the end of the season and were the main reason why they won the Big East Tournament Championship. When you throw in someone like Kadeem Carrington, that also gives you depth. That also gives you an additional playmaker on the perimeter. Now, Isaiah Whitehead has tentatively entered the NBA draft, but he has not hired an NBA agent. What that means is that he still has a chance to return to school after getting feedback from NBA teams, particularly at the Combine. My guess is Whitehead has a chance to move into the first round, maybe even the late lottery, just thanks to his physical prowess and the skills that he does possess. If he leaves, Seton Hall is going to have a tough time replacing him next year, but you've still got that core group of guys coming back. Then you bring in someone like Miles Powell, who chose Seton Hall over UConn. That's another guard that you can plug in. Hopefully won't face too much pressure. Hopefully you can have someone like Desi Rodriguez show him the ropes. Seton Hall has a chance to be really good next season, regardless of Whitehead. But if Whitehead returns, this is a preseason top 15 team.